My name's Claire Granger, I work at York Hospital and I'm one of the deputy sisters on the coronary care unit. I came to faith as a teenager with a really proactive guide group on summer camps in Sherwood Forest, and came to a gradual faith of knowing that that was how I wanted to have that influence of God in my life and walk day to day with Him. I think for some people faith is a sort of a one moment, a step over the line, black and white, and I know that for some of my friends that happened and they made a very positive step for Christ one day, and I was a bit jealous of that because I knew that something had happened, but for me it was a more gradual walking towards God and gradual step of faith of becoming a Christian. I was brought up in the Church of England and wanted to get confirmed and wasn't baptised, so I had a really cool baptism where me and my dad got baptised together. He was in his 50s and I was in my early teens, and that was really special. I kind of got into nursing because I was going to be a policewoman, and then all of a sudden I didn't want to be a policewoman and I didn't really know what else to do, so it's kind of by default, but ended up really loving it and still loving it 25 years later, so that can't be bad. I think when you're a late teenager and 19, there's a lot of firsts when you start nursing. There's a lot of first things to do, like see the first person die, see people in lots of pain and all sorts of operations and things. So it's a lot of growing up in a very short time. So I work on the coronary care unit at the hospital and as a chest pain nurse in A&E. So most of the time I get to see people that have got chest pain or heart problems, either when they straight come into hospital or looking after them then and there. So it's just basically caring for people that are sick that way and suddenly find themselves seeking medical help. When people die, people are very vulnerable, and a lot of the time what people need is just another human being there to do what is right, whether it's to hold their hand or just sit with them while they cry, or just be honest with them and have that human touch. I think having a faith helps and is integral really when you have to get to do the really bad things like breaking bad news and stuff like that. It's sometimes in the moments just before you have to do those really horrid things that you talk to God and ask Him to be with you. As a nurse, I think there's sometimes a sense of privilege of when you're there when people are most vulnerable, and you're again just being that sort of human touch with them when they're having life's unexpected events.